Welcome to your timeless message of the day. Let's see what you need to hear right now. Oh, that came out straight away. The Six of Cups in reverse. Something from your past might be coming up. This is the nostalgia card. Looking back and reminiscing. This is in reverse still. So something from your past might be coming up that feels negative, like an experience that was difficult to go through that might be coming up, or you might be sensing certain ties from your past that you are not allowing in. So people from your past might be coming in and you're saying, no thank you, I'm good. We'll see. Can we get an explanation, please? You're the explanation. You two. You three. Okay. No worries. Let me see. Oh, wow. We have the Eight of Swords, anxiety, and an anxiety in which you keep yourself, which you grow accustomed to and then accept as your norm. Strength in reverse, so not feeling strong, feeling weak, lacking strength in some way or another. And the Magician. The Magician, a major arcana as well as the Strength card. The Magician understands the tools he has. He takes into account everything that is and then sees, okay, what can I make with what I have? And there's a sense of weakness and anxiety going on with this past situation. So this might have been a situation from your past, a person from your past that kind of made you question your own abilities, that left you impaired, I am hearing. Impaired and stuck, like I'm seeing it. Okay, I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So the Eight of Swords is someone bound. And what I'm seeing here is someone binding the hands of a magician, taking away their strength to create. Oh my God. Oh my God. These cards want me to pick it. Let's pick at one, so we're gonna see what comes out here. What is this? Wow, 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 wow. Freedom. Oh, freeing yourself from a situation, from something in the past. You freed yourself where you were being kept from creating, from really stepping into your own strength and being strong for yourself, for others. But I'm really seeing just this, someone literally taking away your ability to do whatever you want, create. Create is the main word I'm hearing. Okay, why is this coming up? Oh, this already flew out. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, how interesting. And what an interesting depiction as well. The Eight of Pentacles is working on your craft, trying to master it, working very hard. And you can see this bird is making loads of nests. So trying to build something sustainable, long-standing, that can make sure to hold the space for family, for people, for themselves as well, right? And this came out in reverse. So this is a family potentially situation, but not necessarily, because this is also work. So it could be something where you are putting a lot of effort in and you're not seeing the returns of your labor yet, or you feel like you aren't strong enough yet to deal with what is coming in right now. Even though you've put in a lot of work. I want an explanation there for the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Oh. It like jumped out, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you kind of, what I'm hearing the word emancipated yourself. You emancipated yourself from this version that was being bound, that was being kept, into a version that is fierce, that is headstrong, and that really focuses in and just goes for it. When they see red, they see red though. So maybe you're also dealing with some anger coming up, right? And maybe there's explosiveness to your communication in some way. If someone's, especially if this person's situation is coming back up, you might be reacting in an explosive way. But I think you've basically just been really focused on achieving this, being the King of Pentacles, stabilizing your life, building a life that you want. You were talking about this in like a family situation of some sort, and then you are this situation comes in, the person comes in, and this makes you question how far you've come. It makes you question if you've actually mastered it, if you've learned your lesson. What is the lesson? We're gonna ask. and see what comes out. What is the lesson? Hi, Munchkin, you want to come to Mama? The lesson, the Knight of Swords. Someone who's striving and very fast and very, very concrete towards being at balance with their mind, trusting their mind, their decision making, feeling very resolute in the choices that they make. Yeah. So if this is coming up, it is coming up for you to kind of confirm whatever decision you have made, whatever releasing you have made, because I'm sensing again, you released yourself from this confinement that was put upon you by someone else now, or by a situation, and this situation, person, thing, whatever, might be coming back in, distorting you, making you question how far you've come, how much you've actually grown and stabilized. And it is a lesson for you to trust your mind. Trust. Them coming in to derail you in a way is basically like you got, this is such a specific thing, but what's coming to mind is when you get ill and you get an illness for the first time is probably going to be like the worst because your body has no antibodies for it. So it'll take the body to do the work. So when it comes by next time, like when it comes into your system again, you'll already know what to do, okay? Because you've had the experience. So in that sentiment, what I'm feeling, it's like you had this experience, you had this whatever from your past, and that was the groundwork. You had to go through that to stabilize, to learn the lessons, to evolve in a way where now when it comes in, you know how to deal with it. Yeah, you know how to deal with it, and trust your mind that you do. Trust your mind that you will make choices that are aligned, but be also watchful of reactiveness. Be watchful of potentially being also very narrow-minded in a way. So you want to be sure with your thoughts and your ideas and your conclusions, what I'm hearing as well. So knowing why you make the choices that you make, and maybe being able to also reiterate that to other people. But it doesn't mean that you have to be completely, I am not listening to you and I don't want to, if that's the way things have to go, that's one, it'll be different for everyone else. But what I'm sensing is more to be watchful of not being too stern in your communication, in your approach to this, and yeah, not seeing red so you don't attack, ultimately, because we have the bull here. Okay, what advice can we give the collective on the situation? What advice so they can, for the highest good, for them to grow and become the version they need to be in this life, so they can help others grow as well. And we have these 4 cards. Oh my, can you hear the church bells? We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles is someone juggling things, juggling responsibilities. And with it coming out in reverse, there is an acknowledgement that needs to be made in regards to this juggling. So maybe you haven't been honest to yourself how much you are actually trying to juggle. All the different things people you're trying to please. And I'm sensing this like people pleasing where you're like unable to take away when you feel like it's becoming overwhelming a little bit. So recognizing this, oh yeah, of course, I didn't see that instantly, but we have another creature with horns here. I said something else and I had to cut it out because I can't say that. Again, I think this is referencing this like strong-headedness, potentially to a detriment. So being like confrontive, combative, and recognizing that as well, that can come from a place of overwhelm, of having too many things in your life that you're trying to juggle, and then your fuse getting smaller and smaller and not realizing it until it's too late. So try to tune into how you're feeling, and be very mindful and very empathetic towards the different ways that you can exist in this life. So some days you might be feeling super chill and able to do loads of stuff. And some other days you might have no energy and do one thing or even nothing, just lay in bed all day. And don't put judgment onto it, but try to go with the flow of your own self, of your own needs, of your own availability, capacity, and battery. I'm sorry, my brain just mixed those 3 words into one. And I was trying to discern what the fuck was going on. Okay, but more advice. The High Priestess in reverse. My sweets, you need to step into a place where you are more trusting of your intuition. You can feel the knocking on your door. You can hear the whispers, but then you question if you really heard what you heard, and you'll turn around and continue on doing whatever you're doing. And especially at night, especially your dreams might be coming to give you insight right now. So being mindful of that. And for some of you, if the dream, if the thing with the dreams rings true, you might want to keep like a dream diary next to your bed. And you can even use your phone, like just write down as soon, or write dot whatever, as soon as you wake up, whatever you dreamt, the details that you remember in that instance, as combobulated as they need to be, so you can just keep track of stuff. And the more you do that, the more you naturally will remember, because your body, your mind, your soul remembers, oh, I do this in the morning, you know, and you get a reaction that becomes more subconscious. Yeah, and then you're also stepping into the High Priestess, into your intuition, into your connection with the divine, by allowing certain things to become more subconscious in your life. But it has to come from a conscious act, a conscious choice that allows for things to go with the flow more. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse as the last 2 for our guidance. How the fuck? Why did I do that with my arm? That was really hard. Okay, we have the Page reminding you that it's okay to maybe not be exactly where you want to be. And if you are triggered by someone coming into your life, or a situation that makes you, that kind of makes you feel small, so someone who's criticizing, or like, oh, I thought you'd achieve more by now, you know, kind of energy, allow yourself to not step into this extending, over amplified state of, no, I can do everything, you know, because then you might step into the aggression, into the horns. But instead, allow yourself to be a page, allow yourself to be a beginner. And also a beginner in regards to how you're dealing with this relationship or this situation, this person. The metaphor that I was using with the illness, that your body is is doing this for the first time in a way as well. Yet the page has already gone through the ace, right, up to the page. So he's already gone through something. But in regards to personal transformation, he's still early. He's just learned the steps, so now he's starting the steps. He's learned the dance moves, and now he's starting to implement them and see how he can do it. So don't be too just judgmental towards yourself, and also make sure to stay in this humble and this beginner mindset as well. And the Queen of Cups in reverse, recognize where you are not allowing for your emotions to just be, where you're not allowing yourself to feel and to really go deep inward. Your emotions might be feeling a little blocked, or you can feel like, I'm seeing it. The Queen is on the anxiety card. So you might be blocking the emotions because you're scared of feeling the anxiety, or you're trying to run away from the emotion being the anxiety, and you don't want to feel that. There's this guidance here for you to kind of allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to be the Queen of Cups, which understands the ebb and the flow, understands that waves will lead you wherever they need to lead you, and sometimes it will be rocks, and sometimes it will be painful, and sometimes you have to go through that so you can go back into calmer waters, you know, go through the cycles. Okay, and we're gonna get you just some of these here, and then I'll let you go. Calm, and one more. And happiness. Look at these, that's so nice. Calm and happiness. Make sure to protect your calmness, your space, your comfort, right? And again, we have the moon here. So maybe the nighttime is calling for you to spend time with it. If you're able to, of course. Happiness here as well, reminding you that this is the goal that you're after, happiness. Happiness and love and contentment, all of these feelings, all of these states of being. So if your goal is a state of being, then that is a choice that you can make right now. It doesn't have to do with any of the circumstances in your life. It's a choice of wanting to see life through that. And when we're in a difficult place in our life, it can be difficult, particularly difficult, to connect to that and to say, I'm going to be happy anyway. But it's a matter of trying to find joy in the things that you can control, in the things that you have achieved in your life, you know. And it can be such small things. But for example, laying your head down to rest is such a joy. So, you know, it can be those little things. That's it. I'm gonna let you go, my dear. Thank you so much if you made it up to here. If you want and you haven't, maybe you want to subscribe. If you're ever interested in a personal reading, my contact is in the description. Thank you, dears. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.